A man throws his old grandfather into the swimming pool on purpose. He smiles and says, "After you die, all your money will be mine." Just then, a maid comes and says, "Sir, it's time for your medicine." Hearing this, the man gets scared and quickly runs away. Suddenly, the maid notices her master inside the swimming pool. She rushes and pulls him out of the water. She changes his wet clothes and makes him wear dry clothes. At that moment, the man comes back. He gets angry and says, "How did my grandfather fall into the pool while you were here?" The maid replies, "I don't know. When I saw him, he was already in the pool." The man shouts angrily, "You can't even do your job properly, and now you argue with me? Get out!" The maid quietly starts leaving. Then the man smiles and says, "Grandpa, you are lucky this time. You survived, but next time, you won't." The maid secretly hears everything, and she records a video. Suddenly, the man gets a call. He lovingly says, "My love, wait a minute, I'm coming." He hangs up and says to his grandfather, "I will be back soon." Then he leaves. After that, the maid quickly comes to her master and asks, "Why is your grandson doing this to you?" The old grandfather tries to speak, but he cannot say anything properly. So, the maid gives him a paper and a pencil. The grandfather somehow writes everything on the paper. The maid understands that his life is in danger. She quickly pushes the wheelchair and starts leaving. After some time, the man returns. He sees the paper and realizes that everything has been exposed. On the other side, the maid is leaving, but suddenly the wheelchair gets stuck. At that moment, the man arrives. He forcefully takes the wheelchair from the maid and starts taking his grandfather back home. The maid tries to stop him. Suddenly, a police officer arrives. He is a friend of the old man. The man quickly says, "This maid is trying to harm my grandfather." The maid says, "He is lying. You can ask grandfather." The man says, "My grandfather cannot speak." Then he tells the officer, "Why would I harm my own grandfather? She is lying. Arrest her." The police officer believes him and starts taking the maid away. The maid suddenly stops and tries to explain everything. Finally, the officer listens to her. She shows him the video. After watching the video, the officer understands that his friend is in danger. On the other side, the man is about to throw his grandfather into the pool again. At that exact moment, the police officer arrives and catches him. Suddenly, the old grandfather stands up from the wheelchair. He says, "I already knew your plan. I heard your phone conversation when I was in the hospital, so I pretended to be paralyzed just to catch you red-handed." Then the grandfather says to the officer, "Take this cruel man away from me." Lesson: greed makes a person blind, and the truth always comes out one day. Question: will you ever forgive such a son or grandson? If not, like the video, comment justice, and follow for more powerful stories.